Duskwood lays on her back, surrounded by a thick mist. Her mind should be screaming in pain, yet her own psychic skill is suppressing the pain. Her legs are a mess yet again. Acid has completely wrecked them, and much of her torso. Her bark protected her, yet it has now started to wither. Only her arms and her head were spared, and in a daring escape, she finds herself still alive. But she has a long way to go yet. She must recover, and then perhaps hope that there's something that she can gain from this. A dragon is a true prize. But Dusk, you need to survive. You need to live to see those rewards. Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. No hope, where it may seem like there isn't a lot of hope, but we'll get there. Right now, what we need more than anything is mana and focus. We can get those things from sleeping, or alternatively, by doing enjoyable things. It's maybe difficult to do enjoyable things while we are suffering, such as we are, but really Dusk is doing weirdly okay. Her mood is good. Like, having a look at her morale, yeah, she had some demoralizing food earlier, but she lit a fire, and that's fun. And enjoyed some food, so there's that too. Now, we are going to try and move away from here for now and move back over to where all of our other equipment is. So Dusk is going to be hauling herself through the reeds, through the shallow water, and we are just really, really hoping that nothing else comes this way. We are hearing smashes from above us right now. Okay. Oh, and our hands and feet have returned to normal, so they are no longer webbed. Okay, we have made it back on over towards where all of our equipment is. Let's actually get these wounds sorted if we can. And yeah, no, our legs are very, very messed up. We're going to get medical gauze on across the board here. We're going to use some alcohol wipes on everything else. The torso, we're actually going to use some proper antiseptic because we want that to heal as quickly as it can. There we go. All right. Now, we do have a potion of regeneration. I don't think that's going to help our legs, though, unfortunately. Oh, we also need to eat some more, too. Knocking back the crackers that we've got. That's got us feeling satisfied. We are still underweight. We're going to try not to eat any more of the disgusting rations. But we might actually be able to get by starting a small fire here. There's lots of water around. Being by some fire will help us a considerable amount. And I can kind of see a spot where I think that might work out for us. So popping up the top here, we do have some nice long grass and mud next to us. Some mud, yeah. Okay, all right, so let's use our lighter to light. Oh, we can't light the long grass? Not enough of it. Okay, so it'd have to be a shrub or something like that. Well, let's get the rest of our equipment before we do anything else. Okay, so moving across to here, I think we should be able to, light a fire there. Wasn't enough to satisfy us, but just sitting by it is going to help us a considerable amount. So next thing we need to focus on is our focus, funnily enough. So let's have a look at popping our MP3 player into our ears. Oh, the MP3 player, that must have been on a different square. Indeed it is. Okay, there we go. We've got music playing now. Our focus is slowly starting to climb, which is fantastic. Now, even if we can get our focus high enough to cast Pain Split for us, we still need a lot of... Oh, actually, our focus is high enough. We just need mana. 900 mana. Okay, so we can build that mana back over time. We could also potentially drink these mana potions, and that might give us enough. Honestly, though, I think just staying by the fire here like this. We can also take off our enchanted parabolan blouse because that will allow more of our natural light out just in case the fire goes out. We will sit here and we will read. Well, we're not sitting, we're crawling on our stomach at the moment. And let's have a look at reading some stored books. I want to go to a book that's going to teach us about the electric eye, which isn't that one. The bioelectricity book, that's the one that we're after. So, electric eye. Yeah, let's start improving you. Okay, we have got a point in Electric Eye, and this is now a decent fire, so it's actually pretty hot where we are at the moment, so we're going to go move a little bit further away from there. That's a better temperature. Let's just hope the fire doesn't spread all that far from there. It's nice and warm where we are currently. Maybe a little too warm. Probably look at just removing that mask for the moment as well. Oh, okay. It took us a while, but we've learned yet another level in Electric Eye. This has taken us all the way up to 5:30 in the morning. And most importantly, our mana has recovered. We're at a point where we are going to be able to cast Pain Split. And we're going to be casting that pretty much right away here. Only a 25% failure chance. Oh, okay. Our injuries level out. With that, Dusk can stand back up again. And we can actually put some bandages on our other wounds. Actually, it looks like most of our things need to be rebandaged. Okay, well, we'll start with the legs. And then for everything else, we'll probably just put adhesive bandages on them. And we'll just go and disinfect everything. Knock back some water there, Dusk. Okay, and so Dusk is currently tired. So before we try and do anything else, before we try and do anything here, I think we're going to need to try and get to somewhere to sleep. Now, I'm just making sure that we're not leaving anything important behind. Okay. Small cardboard box. Let's make sure that we grab that. Nothing else on the floor there, right? No. And having a look at Electric Eye here, there's only like a 7% chance that we fail it at our current focus rate and everything like that. It's 488 mana for us to cast it. It lasts for 51 minutes though. So that's really, really nice. Getting our spells just up a few levels can make all the difference. And oh, right, there's a lot of deep water around here apparently. Loads of deep water. Okay, let's try and find another way around. Here we go, that's looking better. And that's the surface. Let's turn off our MP3 player though. It is going to be good for us to keep our focus up for sure. But right now, there is a little bit of light up top. Okay, we can see a screecher. Now, we definitely are going to try and find somewhere safe to sleep, but before we do, we have a radio tower here that I'm going to want to try and clamber up. So we're going to start to make our way on over towards that, and oh boy, yeah, we're still moving so slowly through this region. I think it's because of everything that is beneath us. We got a Kevlar Hulk over here, among some other nasties who can't currently see us because the sun is still quite low. So if we're quick, we should be able to get to this radio station before they notice us. There is a thorny shambler up the top there though, so we're going to try and go around this way instead and see if we can make it in here unscathed. That grappler just took a go at us. There were some books in the library there, and we're going to hunt a killer. And a Ceratopsian Hulk. There's a big old dino over there. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to dodge and run around this, and then we're going to climb on over this fence, and we're going to stab you from the other side, just like so. And there we go. Okay, let's start climbing up this thing properly. There's a spitter down there as well. So watch out for that, Dusk. All the way up we go. And let's see what is waiting for us. Towers. Many towers. And scrolling all the way down here, just an absolutely massive area here. So much city. And ooh, okay. Interesting. NPCs. There's a slightly wooded area over here towards the northeast where there are some thugs hanging out in a cabin. And down to our southwest, we have more bandits. Well, this is probably where a lot of the noise was coming from while we were going through the sewers in the last episode, and there's also a portal there as well. Okay, looking around the rest of the region here, we've got 2 hospitals up the top here, an elf workshop by it, and a magic meadow right by those hospitals. It's very interesting. Yeah, I mean, just in general, whole area, kind of a nightmare to go through, really, but that's why you have these secret smelly pathways that we can take if we do want to navigate around this. But right now, Dusk's goal is to get back down here after she's had a proper and full rest. So we need to try and find somewhere that's going to be a little bit safe. So let's see if we can maybe try and find a house in which we can find a basement and just, have a nice easygoing night. Let's get past this damn thorny shambler to begin with. Okay. Some more alcohol wipes. Let's go replenish the 100 that we've got already. Okay, I'm going to start to head down this way. We do want to be cautious though. there is a Kevlar Hulk about, and we don't want none of that. There's a lot of blood about here as well. Loads of blood in actual fact. I mean, kind of a nice place, nice house. We've got these high stained glass windows in here. It's an interesting look. But yeah, the blood is certainly concerning. Something happened here. That's clear to me. Okay, well, we're not going to linger. We're going to keep on going and maybe try one of the houses down here instead. Ah, no, maybe not. There's a Kevlar Hulk and a Zombie Hulk. That's the Kevlar Hulk right there. And the Zombie Hulk isn't that much further away. I'm kind of half tempted to see if we could lure those down to the dragon's lair, but that's a danger in and of itself. Okay, this place is boarded up. Let's see if we can activate a hammer and pry those away. Okay, is that a nail board trap or... Okay, no. Right. Ooh, that's excellent. Okay, we got a basement right away. Also, what's that? Is that honey? No, it's just a glass jar, an empty glass jar. Large propane tank. Now, I do wonder if we might be able to use something like that, you know? If we were to try and wield it and then like throw it and then blow it up. I'm tempted. The temptation's certainly there. I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind because that's a tool we may yet need. Okay, what have we got down here? Not a lot. So if we want to sleep soundly, we are going to need a mattress. We could try and sleep up the top here. I'm not against that. I think we can manage that. Maybe. Maybe. Let's have a look at our where are they? Shooters, earplugs. We're going to go and turn those off. The battery drawer is like really slow and really low, which that's good. We've got everything else bandaged up at the moment. We've got a little bit of mana left. Let's see. I'm just trying to have a look and see if there's anything that we want to try and cast here. Anything that might be quiet. There ain't much. Let's just make sure that we're not concentrating on anything else, so we'll stop concentrating. All right. We didn't have anything. Let's go cast Wind Running a few times then. All right, there we go. Many successful castings. All right, Dusk, keep that spear in hand. And you know what? We're actually probably going to need to make a new one of those before we try and go to war. And good morning, Dusk. We had a mutation overnight. Lesser mana sensitivity. Okay. That's actually a positive one for us? Yes. You can sense the mana in your body slightly better than normal, allowing you to tap into more of your reserves. And sure enough, our max mana has gone up. That is some good stuff. Okay, so that's a positive change that we've seen come from the mana mutation that we have. And is the beast one gone? The beast one's gone. It's finally out of our system. Wow, that was with us for a very, very long time. We are still supposedly changing, so we won't consume any more mutagen just yet. We've also been very, very warm all night, apparently. Well, okay, all right. Towel time to begin. There we go. And let's sort out our shooter's earplugs. We'll turn them on. We'll keep them in at the moment so we can hear at the moment. That's good. Our head does need to probably be bandaged up again. Yeah, we'll just go for an adhesive bandage for the moment. Okay, so if we are going to go back down there, I want to be as prepared as we can be. Our Biomancer Spear at the moment is kind of wrecked, so we're going to drop that on the ground. I'm going to see if we can recover anything from it. We haven't had great success at that in the past. Yeah, I think we just have to kind of butcher it here, see what we get. Bone skewers and some splintered wood. So we need to go take apart the coat rack first of all. There we go. We have ourselves a long stick. I don't think we have any curtains here, so long string might be a little bit more difficult for us to come by, but we can always just wield the long stick for now and go to a different house. Let's put our magical blouse back on. So we'll need our patch and then thread and then bones. Oh, and a little bit of fire too. So we've got Force Unarmed on at the moment, so we won't be using... Ooh, oh, okay, something actually kind of bashed through here during the night. Okay, so we do have a zombie out there. Okay. Oh, and there is a Kevlar Hulk out here. Okay, all right, maybe we'll just try and see if we can bait this zombie on over towards us. Hello. Make your way down here, please. We were seeing a Shrieker briefly as well, which is not ideal. How about you just follow us into here, just so you're a little bit further off the road. Hey, could you stop doing the whole whacking thing? There we go. And we might just be able to get away with a quick butcher here. Kevlar Brute, why are we... Oh, you're in You're in the wrecked vehicle up the top there. Okay, so we're just going to haul you away for the moment, haul you downstairs. We can always start a fire down here as well. That'll probably be the easiest thing for us to do for sight and for actually having some fire. So let's go drag this on over there, and we're going to make a little fire. Some planks, some splintered wood, start that fire. Dusk, we happily light the fire. Wonderful. Now let's go and do a quick butchery. Oh, okay, we didn't get a tainted human skull there, but we did get some bones. We will need a Biomancer's rune as well. Oh, well, we accidentally cast magical light, that's fine. And we've got our Biomancer rune. Okay, cool. So now, wow, that light's gonna be a little bit of a frustration. Oh, okay, we've got some leather pants here. Let's see what we can get from taking you apart. We do get some leather patches, it'll take 5 minutes. We get 18 thread. Not enough to help, I think. Yeah. We're close actually. We just need a tiny bit more thread. Oh, and there are some cloves here, but unfortunately they're filthy, so I don't think that's gonna help us. Actually, we'll just take the thread out of the sewing kit. Then we have everything that we need to make our Biomancer spear. Hell yeah. Well, let's check the wallet while we're here. Not a bad cash card, we'll take that. And we're probably gonna have to wait until the magical light runs out here. It's probably also wise for us to just wait until nightfall. What is that? What are we seeing there? Oh, nails. We're hauling nails around. Okay, don't mind me. So, yeah, we'll eat some more of our bad food just to get those calories up. I think we'll probably just sit here and practice some magic until, well, read our magic until sunset. And the fire goes out. It is too dark to read. Okay, have we experienced sunset yet though? We have. Excellent. So we're gonna go drink our nice clean water here. Let's see, did we have any other water? Wonderful. It's just regular water, but that's okay. We are going to have to get rid of the rest of our water to be able to take that though. You know what, we'll just keep ours for now, because we can clean water elsewhere if we really need to. Okay, so standing up, Dusk. We're gonna be heading on out there, so let's get up all of our electrokinetic abilities. That's static touch, that's the wrong one, Rycon. Electrical discharge and our voltaic strikes. We'll also pick up momentum alteration and pain suppression. Yeah, definitely. Okay, we're feeling a strange tingling sensation, which is probably not super great. We could attempt to meditate, but we're just gonna roll with the punches. We're not gonna cast any magic just yet until we get to our destination. Now, ideally, we do not involve ourselves in any fights. Oh, right. But then again, if we do, maybe we want to be prepared by, let's say, having a large propane tank with us. How difficult is it to move that at the moment? Because I feel like that would probably have a significant explosion. Yeah, we're just gonna haul that on over towards the dragon's nest, and I feel like that's maybe not a great idea. Oh, that's a Kevlar hope. Well, when in Rome, right? Maybe we find out now exactly what this is gonna do for us. Yeah, I wanna find this out. We're gonna science this. Okay, so we're gonna drop the spear here. We're gonna take out, let's say, our fireball wand, and then we're gonna turn on our light source. Okay, all right. I'll save the maniacal laughter for a little bit. That's gonna hit right on the propane tank. Oh, okay, it didn't actually blow up the propane tank. Well, crap. Rifle then. Maybe the rifle will hit the propane tank. I feel like we probably want to be a little bit further away than this. Yeah, maybe? Just maybe? Oh man, okay. I feel like I've messed up a little bit here. This is fine. This is fine. Can we, I don't know if we can even target something like that. Not exactly, no. Okay, well, this has been a fun little experiment, and we're probably going to leave it at that. We're just going to go back and get our spear. So let's put that back in the backpack, and then just navigate around like this. This is fine. Pick up the spear, and let's get going. All the baddies have moved on. Let's actually get our mask on as well, just in case. Okay, so the swamp is just up here, and as we start to get towards the swamp, okay, we've already lost our spark touch. You can see how much things just kind of slow down, like our movement becomes staggered. there's a lot of stuff going on beneath our feet, I think. Honestly, I do wonder if it's maybe just the mist. It could just be the mist that's kind of screwing with us. That's entirely possible. Okay, so back down here. Where do we want to go? So we know the fastest way to kind of get back around is going down that way. But in saying that, that's kind of the direction that we fled in. So maybe this way here might be a better option for us. We could also check the other routes as well to see how they're looking. But honestly, I think we'll start with this and see how we go. Okay, it's dead, it's fine. That just terrified me for a moment then. Okay, so let's make sure that we get up those abilities again. So voltaic strikes, good. Electrical discharge, okay. Our skin is tingling. Let's make sure that we have our stamina up. Mask, do we want to leave you on? I think so, yeah. Now, I guess the next question is, do we want to have a look at magical abilities? Well, I do think that we are going to want to get up our electric eye because it makes us more likely to dodge. It lasts for 51 minutes, which is just great. Electric waves is also cool, but I'm thinking maybe we go for mage armor here. A bit of extra protection, 32 minutes is pretty good. Yeah, and it will leave us with a little bit of mana, so good. One small problem, we don't have our fireball wand, and we may want that. Okay, well, we've just spent mana. Let's go down and just look. We're just peeking, this is reconnaissance, that's all it is, yeah? Okay, yeah, reconnaissance. Adult black dragon. Okay, right. A black-scaled monstrosity with deep-set eye sockets glowing green with evil. Its face and skull appears skeletal, and acid drips from its dagger-like jaws. We can see it. I'm assuming it can see us. Hot damn. That is an evil-looking creature. Okay, it takes a deep breath. So that square beneath us is not good. Dreadful presence, frightful presence. Yeah, we are afraid. We can stab it though. We did no damage with one of the attacks there, but 9 damage. Okay, that's not much. That's really, really not much. But a critical is better, and we are getting in attacks here. 17 damage, 4 damage, 9 damage. Okay, peeking down, we can't see it. So there may be smoke, there may be other things going on here. But we are getting hit after hit, and right now, it is not hitting us. So we have 2 things going for us here. 1, we are using a spear, so we have reach. 2, this is a very large creature, so it is going to struggle to squeeze itself into smaller spaces. Even though there are 2 downward slopes here, I think we'd need to move off for it to be able to move up to us. It can, however, get right beneath us and try and attack us that way. However, it seems to be struggling to do that right now. So we take the advantage. We take every opportunity we can get. And right now, that opportunity is allowing us to damage this thing. It's zapped and it's bleeding heavily. Heavy bleeding is fantastic, and we can just kind of keep going at this. I'm half tempted. Is there anything else that we can do to improve our attacks at the moment? Unfortunately, Stormhammer wouldn't reach from where it is right now because this thing isn't making counterattacks towards us at the moment, so it is actually far enough away that it can't strike us. The only thing I can think of is maybe the lashing tentacles strike anyone in melee with us, so the range is probably not all there. It is also too difficult for us to do right now because our focus is going down dramatically. I think the reason it is because of this. I was hoping we were going to be able to learn a little bit more about melee, but it's saying the task is too simple to train your melee beyond 6. But then again, we are using piercing weapons at the moment, so we are probably learning at the moment, or we would be, but our learning was disabled. I'm okay with us spending a little bit of focus on that right now because we're in a position, we're now in trouble because the firefighter mask that we have on, we cannot breathe properly. I think the mist was actually consuming the charges here. Okay, well, that's fine. We are afraid. Fear settles in as Dusk tries to keep her resolve, striking again and again, and fear has most certainly gripped us. Okay, let's have a look and see how we're doing against this thing. We're actually doing pretty good. We've got heavy arterial bleeding on it right now. If we can somehow get out with this thing's corpse, that is a win for us. So we strike and we strike, Dusk. Death by 1,000 very loud cuts. Okay, we've been attacking for a while, checking back in on this thing again. It died. It died. It probably bled out more than anything. Okay, we peek down. We can't see anything right this second. Okay, we're still afraid. It still has a dreadful presence here. Crap, okay. Let's wait on the square. We need to peek. We need to make sure it's clear. We can't just walk down. It said it died, though. Do we risk it? We just need to see. We just need to see. Okay, we go down. It is clear. It is clear. Bruised corpse of an adult black dragon. We need to... That is very big. That is very big. That is monumental. Crocodile has been spotted. Stop interacting with inventory. Yes, kill that thing as quickly as you can, Dusk. Okay, it is on the square with her. Can we haul it upstairs? Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, we can. Okay, we are in to win. Let's grab the mask. Okay, so we need to somehow transport this corpse with us. Yeah, okay, look. Oh, okay, sorry. I'm having multiple realizations right now. This is where we were fighting. This is where we popped up in the last. Okay, yup. Right, I see, so it's on that level. We could maybe smash through the walls rather than having to swim. That's one way to do it. Using our psychic strength to break things. Again, using every advantage that we have. We killed a freaking adult black dragon. But yes, okay, so here is the plan. I'm really hoping that the warp scroll that we have, we can just activate it. And we don't need to have our hands free. Yeah, Forge Teleport level 1. Which forge will it take us to though? Because will it take us to the Dead Forge? Because are we closer to the Dead Forge right now? Let's just see. Okay, so scrolling across here, we have a Forge of Wonders down here, right? That's pretty close. Oh no, I think that forge might be closer. Ugh. Oh boy. So here's the thing. If it takes us to this forge, that's really not good because everyone's dead there and, well, they might still be aggressive towards us. So do we try to haul this corpse out and try and get a little bit closer to this one? I mean, we got the scroll from this Forge of Wonders. I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. I think we just have to try, right? Try and hope. But yeah, the major problem is that this is a insanely heavy dragon. And look, the reason why I'm wanting to bring the whole thing back in one go is because if and when we do butcher this thing, not if, but rather when, we want to have access to those things and not have to, well, look, it's just easier to move it in one go. So we are probably going to have to sacrifice the Biomancer Spear. We are going to enhance our strength. I don't think this is possible. I hope this doesn't kill us. Okay, all right. Strength is at 45. You know what? Can we get more out of that? Say, for example, I mean, our focus is terrible, actually. Damn, yeah. Because I was going to say we could try and do like the upgraded version of it and make it more difficult for us to do, but that ain't going to work right now. Okay, so, dragon. Yeah, that's a high wheel cost. Okay, we're knocked to the floor, but we are wielding it. Yeah, we do not have the volume or the weight allowance to be carrying this thing, but we just need to hold on to it. We need to hold on to it, and we are going to activate this scroll. Magic. What a thing it is. So it is the Forge of Wonders Warp Scroll. It's casting. We're casting. Okay. Young black dragon has been spotted. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Please, Dusk. Please, Dusk. Please, Dusk. Come on. We're attacked by the lizard folk warrior. Okay, ignore. Oh my god. Okay, you... As you recite the incantation, the runes on the scroll begin to shift, and in the blink of an eye, you are suddenly somewhere else. Okay, but where are we? This is it. This is the right Forge of Wonders. It is, right? It is. Yes, it worked. It worked. And we got out just in the nick of time. There was a young black dragon down there. There was a lizard folk that was stabbing at us. And we still have in our possession the bruised corpse of an adult black dragon. Dusk. Dusk wood, everyone. Unbelievable. Okay. So I definitely do not remember seeing this structure here. Translocated gate. That is fantastic. Cast the translocation spell or use a translocator to choose the gate as the destination. Okay, so first thing, we need to somehow be able to contain all the blood that's in this thing, because the blood we can sell for a considerable amount, or so they've told us. The trouble is, we have had issues in the past with the corpse. I think you need to bleed it before you butcher it, before you do the full butchery. I think that's the technique. So we want to have a tank or something. This is wild. Okay, so yeah, Dusk, even with all her strength, is probably still struggling a lot to drag this thing. But she is dragging the corpse of an adult black dragon just into the Forge of Wonders. What a wonderful thing. So we're going to bring it all the way on over here towards the light, because this will be where we work on it. Okay, so yeah, we need to get some kind of tank. We could probably get one from basement, like a hot water tank, fill that full of dragon blood, you know, just normal things. Okay, so that's not going to rot or anything like that anytime soon, right? No, we should be fine if we are quick, but we will need to be quick. Believe me when I tell you, I am over the moon right now. I had no sense that was going to go as well as it did. That is a phenomenal success. Okay, so we're going to get our Tai Chi ready, just in case, and let's see what we have here. Well, we've got a boomer. Probably just leave you down there for now, right? Let's see what else we can find in here. You know what? I'm going to take the duct tape, because I think that would be useful for us to have. And, okay, we've got a staircase leading up. Do we have a staircase leading down? Not here. We have a thorny shambler, though. Perhaps in here? No. So up isn't going to help us, unfortunately. Ah, there we go. That's what we're after. And heading down here. Ah, hi. Smash that. Oh, and we will take you out and face whoever makes their way on over. And, oh, that's rather messy. Maybe we'll come back to that in a moment. Oh, all right. That was an oversized cockroach. And, okay, great. There is a tank in here. So we're probably going to try and take that apart, but we'll just need to make sure that they're all dead first. Everything that's down here. And man, there's a lot of them. Okay, keep on killing there, Dusk. Okay, we've got another to take care of first. And one more over here. Yeah, we just don't want them sneaking up on us while we're trying to work, so sorry, buddies. Okay, so first of all, let's just remove the blouse for a moment so we let the light out. And family water heater. Family size water heater, yes. Okay, let's unload that first of all. Dump water, and we'll just dump it on the ground. No, not into a container, on the ground over there. So that should now be empty. Excellent, cool. So now, deconstruct and take that apart. So that will give us the water heater, but then I'm hoping we can then take that apart if we use the disassembly menu. Okay, right, it will take us an hour. It'll give us a 200-liter steel drum. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, let's definitely stop concentrating on our powers at the moment, because, yeah, that will, cause us some strife. All right, I'm gonna have to eat some of these damn rations. Well, okay, that's a decayed zombie. Let's drop that to the ground, turn around and face that. Anybody else down here? No? Let's close that door, though, just to be sure. Well, oh, come on, really? we fell asleep. We fell asleep right at the end there. Yeah, no, let's not do that. Thank you, game. Are you sure you want to continue? No, we do not want to continue. Let's drop that. And, okay, there's a grappler here as well. So the grappler needs to go, first of all. Oh boy, there's a few things here. There's also, well, crap. There's poisoned smoke down there. Oh, come on, man. Well, this is not where we want to be right now. This is a bad situation. What were you all doing down here? All right, it's time for some saline solution. Oh, okay, well, we didn't 100% get that off in time. Man, okay. How the mighty have fallen, huh, Dusk? We go from the heights of killing an adult black dragon to having to deal with this, and gosh, that's a lot of poisonous smoke. Well, that's fine. It will dissipate. It's just kind of in the way right now. That's fine. We'll navigate around this as best we can. Oh, hello, Flesh Raptors. What are you doing down here, huh? There we go, Dusk. That'll do. Well, we don't have a pathway through to work yet. Ah, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so we'll shift that over here, and let's finish this damn thing off, huh? Ah, there we go. Okay, so we probably learned a thing or two about water heaters in that process. Good for you, Dusk. All right, time to eat the last of those protein rations, and it's time for us to wield that big old tank. So, you're gonna be pretty heavy, right? Well, it takes a long time to swing. That is to be expected. Having a look at our inventory, no, it's actually kind of light. It's just voluminous. Yeah, so we definitely want to change to force unarmed so we don't try and swing that thing around because that'll just take forever. And yeah, we're going to make it back to that Forge of Wonders. Okay, so we are going to try and see if we can bleed this thing. We're going to keep the tank like right next to it. Steel drum. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Bleed corpse. Bleeding involves severing the arteries and the jugular veins, or the blood vessels. We need good skill and an appropriately sharp blade. Our best tool has 25 butchering, which is good. Okay, so we'll try to bleed that. Rope and suspending. Telekinesis is not going to help us out here. So we need a rope and a tree to be able to do that properly, because we don't have a butcher's rack here. I feel like the goblin encampment would have many, but that's kind of an adventure all of its own. Safety belts used to be a good source of ropes, but I don't think that's going to be the case any longer. I mean, theoretically, if we got up towards the goblin encampment, we could potentially try to take apart the pulley system out the front. And yes, I did just remember we left our wand of fireballs, but we could buy a new one with all the dragon blood that we're going to be harvesting. Okay, so we are close to this thing now. That's the edge of it. Okay, so we're just going to start to follow this around. And you know what? Let's get some of our things up just in case. Get the momentum alteration going as well. Oh, if we can. Yep, but there's a bit of a tingle. Oh man, it's really kicking into our calories though. Okay, and it looks like the front of this is on the other side. Okay, hearing a little bit of activity from within. And that's the pulley system. So, do we just straight up try to destroy this, or do we try to take it apart? Trying to take it apart will take a long time. I think we just try and smash this thing. Let's enhance our strength. All right. Okay, there we go. Force unarmed is on. Oh, yeah, one hit. And short cordage ropes. Yeah. How many do you need to make a long rope? Because I do think that we need to have a long rope. It's like a quality thing specifically. Let's see if we can take those though. I mean, we can make a loop of rope. You need 5 short cordage ropes to be able to make a long one. Okay. I don't think there's going to be any other pulley systems though. And that's like the one and only. If we break us, is the palisade gate? Oh, long logs cabled together maybe by rope. Let's see. No, the answer is no. That's just splintered wood now. And hello, Goblin Warrior. Okay, so look, there's probably a pulley on the inside as well. So we could look at that as an option. That's a bugbear though. Do we really want to fight you right now? Not ideally, but let's just see how we fare here. Dusk is dodging and weaving like mad. Okay, we've got a zombie over here now as well. Okay, alright, sounds like we maybe just brought a horde down upon them. I mean, it was gonna happen eventually, right? Yeah. Oh boy, that's a necro boomer. Okay, so here's what we're gonna try and do here. We're gonna try and see if we can dash in here. Alright, that's the pulley system. Come on. As fast as you can, Dusk. As fast as you can, Dusk. Okay, that's it. We got it. And there are 3 short cordage ropes there. But there is also a orc warrior here. So we're going to try and dodge around just like so. All right. So far, so good. Grab those. Well, we've got 4 so far. Okay. Right. We managed to grab one of them, but we've got an orc warrior that's on us now. And I am a bit more concerned about that. So I want to try and see if we can maybe just lure it away entirely. Okay, we've got arrows coming for us now as well. Okay, so let's get our stamina back before anything else, and then we will go back. Just keep on dodging. You're going to keep up, aren't you? You are bleeding, though. Okay, so let's wait for you to round the corner. Take a few strikes. We managed to instinctively dodge then. We've got them bleeding. Okay, a few good strikes there, Dusk. That's it. Okay. We dodged out the way of something then. An orc blood mage. Yep. We're sprinting right now. We're sprinting to get away because they seem to have really, really good sight. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, follow us towards the house, why don't you? Okay. You're still following us, huh? You're still following us. You are fast. Yeah, you are actually faster than us right now. So, here's what's going to happen. We're going to smash that. We are going to dive through that. And we are going to lose you. Somehow. We're not going to lose you. But, oh, come on, man. All right. We dodged around you. That counts. Okay. I know we don't have the stamina right now, but we just need to be in and out. All right. We got the ropes. That's it. Mission accomplished. Just got to get away from a few dogs now, and we are home free, Dusk. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. So, back in here. Let's put those ropes together. Make one long cordage rope. Oh, and we're feeling euphoria as a lizard folk forge master just wandered into the lava. Wish we could suspend it from the ever-burning chandelier here, but unfortunately that's not going to help us. We will need a tree, and I don't think we're going to have any until we kind of get towards the forest. So we're going to have to move both this thing and that. So I'd say for that, it makes sense for us to have our strength up. So let's enhance that strength and get hauling. Okay, but here we go. We have trees. Will this do for us? I sure as hell hope so. Let's put that steel drum down there. We're probably going to need a little bit of light here, so we will let our light out, then bleed. Okay, it's working. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of blood. Okay. Oh my gosh, we're filling the entire thing. And we've still got 1.7 liters left. Okay. That is a ridiculous amount of dragon blood. Okay, pour onto the ground. I hate to do it, but I mean, that is a very, very small amount that we lost there. Okay, so, oh boy, that's a lot of dragon blood. That is a lot of dragon blood, and I am assuming we are still going to be able to get a lot from this, just from the butchery side of things. Now, for a full butchery, rope and tree, a flat surface, a table, good tools. I mean, we can still do that here. Or a butcher's rack, a flat surface. Do we just do it? Do we just do it out here? No, we do it back there because hauling it is going to be a pain in the ass otherwise. I think we might still be able to carry this just because of our current strength. The answer is no. We're knocked to the ground there, so let's just put that back on the ground. Okay, so our head kind of went weird then for a moment. We'll try and enhance our strength again, see if we're capable. No, it causes us to immediately lose our strength. So the best thing that we're going to be able to do right now is keep our strength up and just kind of try and haul these together. Destination area is full. Crap. Okay. Yeah, that is a problem. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this in 2 trips. All right, Dargan. It's a Dargan. Okay, we need to remember that the Dargan is up there. I'm just going to follow our memorized path, which is like a direct line down. Dusk, she's doing the best she can. Okay, all right, so I can see the path I took. That's good. Right, so we're going to bring this blood up towards Valzane. Valzane might not be the best person to sell it to, but, well, we'll see. We'll see about that. We'll stop hauling. All the other dragon parts, they're definitely going to go to the pirates because they seem to deal in reagents more than anything else. Let's not attack the Forgeborn. So dragon should be, just straight up along here. Hello, friend. Time to move you back. Oh no, oh great timing. Giant wasp, we got a giant wasp on us. And to make matters worse, we are now famished. enhancing our strength like this has, caused an issue or two for us. That is to be acknowledged. And I think, shoot, our enchanted blouse just tore. It's gone. Okay, so giant wasp needs to die. Let's find out how we're going to kill it. So first thing that we're going to try and do is hit it with a mind hammer. It's going to take a second or two to get that off. 9 seconds? Our focus is okay right now. Our pain isn't too bad. Let's look at turning off the extended channeling. Is that going to be possible? Yes, mostly. And good strike. 47 damage, Dusk. It's staggered. It's looking like it wants to get away. We're going to try and see if we can hit it again. That's a fail. Again? Okay, good. Oh, it is running now. Yeah, you better run. You better run. Let's activate our infinite throwing knives and see if we can throw it. Okay. Didn't do anything. That's fine. Oh, is it? Oh, it's coming back. Of course it's coming back. God damn it. All right. Continue to run, Dusk. No, we're not outrunning this thing. Okay, so I think we need more than our claws here. The cavalry saber, I think, might do. So I'm going to draw that, turn around, start to slash at it. Good work, Dusk. That is it. Okay, all right. Scabbard, put away the saber. Stop the bleeding. Recognize that we have been poisoned slightly. What a day, Dusk. What a day. But we've done it. We have successfully got this damn dragon back here. We are going to place this thing down on the main table here. A nice flat surface for us to work on. We are famished, however. I don't think they have much in the way of food items that they sell here. Working while we're famished, maybe not the greatest idea. We've got 2 hours to butcher this whole thing. Let me just see. And also, I guess this is a chance for us to see just how much that dragon blood is worth here. Okay, yeah, it's worth a significant amount. Wow. Oh, this is game changing. We can get a lot with that. That is a considerable amount. Okay. Wizard hat. Yeah, we can get it with. Okay, I need to think about all of those things. Did we have any food here by chance? Ridiculous, I know, to think about it, but all right, no, cool. We will just leave that for now. If anything, I feel like they might sell them. I mean, it's also worth seeing what the blood sells for here as well, I imagine. Yes, okay, so we do have food, things, potions, and yeah, not much else. Okay, so how do we feel about just a quick little fishing trip? How do we feel about that, Dusk? Are there any? Oh, yes, there are fish in the sea. Okay, so we want to try and pull one of those fish towards us. I really don't want us to go back down into the water. Okay, so we do have a few of them here. So honestly, let's just mind hammer the thing, right? I feel like that's probably the right answer. Yeah, yes it is. Oh, it's a yellow perch. We are not going to get much out of that. Maybe having the light on isn't the right call. Smallmouth bass, we've got a rainbow trout there. Okay, right, we got ourselves a trout. That will do much better. So all we need to do is just get a little bit close to the flames, not too close. All right, so we'll go and butcher them. We're just gonna go for, well, we can't afford the 40 minutes right now. Yeah, and we're starting to get a little hot here as well. However, we do have some fish. We're gonna back away a little bit further as well because yeah, it is really hot. Like way too hot. And of course, we're not going to actually be able to cook, are we? Because we're way too warm when we get that close to it. Maybe we look at approaching it on an angle. It's saying we're overheating at the moment. We're not. We're at a comfortable temperature at the moment. Okay, we can work on our fish here. There we go, Dusk. I hope you're proud. Cooked fish. Okay, so we're at the very least not famished anymore, so that's good. So we will leave these here for the moment. We'll be sure to clean that up in time. And now, well, after a drink of clean water, we can get underway here. Finally, full butchery. And of course, it still wants to be suspended because it is that big. Makes sense, but gosh, that's annoying. We've been at this so long. That is nearly freaking daylight. It is nearly daylight. That's how long we've been doing this for. But it's okay. We're here. We're in the woods. You know what? We're in the woods, aren't we? So let's pick some berries. We will be eating well soon. I promise you. Oh, we're butchering. We're finally doing it. And there's a mossling around. A mossling? Okay. And we fell asleep. Briefly. Oh, it's a dog-sized mass of lichen plant limbs. Okay. Well, as it is the morning, we're going to take our umbrella out. It is extended currently. Okay, let's continue that butchery. We fell asleep again. Dusk, come on. 74% complete. Oh, and she's done it. She has done it. There was more meat there, apparently, but we have black dragon hide. We have a lot of bones, a massive amount of dragon meat, and a massive amount of black dragon scales. And also, the hide. So, those things we are certainly going to be bringing back with us. There was even more blood. There was like a whole 200 liters more blood in there. Okay, that's fine. We're going to move all that blood over here. We're going to move all that meat over there. We're then going to go for the scales and then the hide there. Hot damn. Okay, so all that is coming back with Dusk. Oh man, okay, this is the thing. It takes forever to move items like this, but we're going to do it. We are going to do it, but Legionnaires, I'm going to be doing that in the next. When we return, Dusk will have the remains of that evil creature in the forge, and, well, we will have some choices to make. We might be able to buy the shop out. At least everything that we want, giving Dusk a unimaginable boost in power. We can hope at the very least, right? It has taken a lot to achieve this, a lot of risk. And I'm so glad that it went the way it did. We got out of that lair just in the nick of time. A round or two longer, and those smaller dragons had us. Legionnaires, I ask you all, if you have enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.